Hello and welcome back to Kubifaktorium. In our last episode, we struggled a little bit with some of the logistics. It looks like there might be a bug in the game, but it could also be a bug in my interpretation. As I mentioned in the last episode, I did post on the developers' Discord about it. I have not heard back yet, so we're going to continue with our adjusted logistics and having I think there's 4 people now running logistics. No, there are 6 people running logistics exclusively between zones, or within and between zones, in addition to the horse carriages running back and forth, which are still working because this one's carrying stone. So it's not broken. It's just not working entirely, and I'm not sure why. But hopefully we'll figure that out at some point, or we'll replace it with the Zeppelins and they'll start working magically again. Not sure. We're going to get to the Zeppelins eventually, but we need to make some more copper first. Right now we have just a couple of blocks of copper made, and we're going to need a few. Well, actually, we might not need a few more than that. We could probably get started now and then work on it later. The fabric never made its way up here either, so I want to go ahead and assign that to be a dedicated human logistic item here, so that we can move some of that up to that zone, so that we can build a Zeppelin depot up here as well. And hopefully we'll also start making some of the construction blocks here fairly soon as well. We have made all of the tools that we know that we needed. Do we need any more? No copper pickaxes needed, no copper shovels needed, no copper hammers needed. Nice. I think we'll go back to that sort of order for right now. And we have... They are currently using the copper to make the blanks, which we really don't need. So I could kind of potentially turn those off. I'll have to be careful with that to make sure that I don't waste, or I don't forget, and then come back. But and then not come back and wonder why everything's not getting made, but hopefully I'll remember. And then I also marked this mountain for deletion because it hopefully contains a little bit of copper. Although now that I'm looking at it, I'm not really seeing any. There was something over there, iron. So we need to find some more copper, other than this vein here. Maybe some more geodes scattered around. There's some over here. We could continue expanding in this direction. And actually, that might not be a bad idea to go ahead and set up there and there. And I think I'll put one out here like this just to kind of continue around. But we're getting close to the edge of the map on that side anyway. This mountain is going to be just full of stone and clay, and unless there's a tiny bit of ore in this tiny bit of desert portion of the mountain, and there's not, then I'm not going to worry about it. Although we could see some copper come out of some of these chests that was not claimable yet, as we loot them. And these presents, which I forgot all about, are also effectively chests. So, it's a snowman, another snowman. More presents there. And the hippo's hanging out up here. And the Christmas trees are just trees with little balls on them. There's not any difference with them than the pine trees. The snowy pine trees here just have 1 log. But the spruce trees have 2 logs. Or yield 2 logs, I should say. So I'm going to put the speed up to maximum just to kind of get things moved around here a little bit. We're going to keep mining the copper and keep doing what we're doing, but I'm going to also hope that we can make some of these construction blocks, and maybe I'll push it along by turning that down, turning this up. Yeah, here comes somebody to produce some now, so we can get this this recommendation done. I almost called it a quest, even though they aren't a quest. And unlocking our coin construction block has unlocked electronics factory, decorative shrine, pool table, bakery, and brewery. Bakery and brewery would be very nice to do, given the fact that we have wheat we're not even touching up here, way over here. So having some more consumption of the wheat would be nice. These houses are kind of a waste. Well, no, I guess not, because most people live in one zone or the other. Are these houses all full? No, they're about 2/3 full total, so that's fine. So let's look at setting up a brewery, since that's the thing we have recommended to do here. I think I'll set it up in this area, but I want to look at the zoning because I want to make sure that I want to rezone part of this as red. Let's do this here as red, and we'll leave just the road outside. Expanded our territory, great. And then we'll set up some breweries. Breweries can be used to make tea and beer, so we're going to set up for both. Eventually, at least, we need 2 items in, I think, and 1 item out. So we'll start that out here. To make tea, we need to have flowers and water. We have flowers. No, we don't have flowers being collected yet. Let's do the beer first. No, that's barley. I thought it was wheat. Well, crap. Okay, let's look at what it'll take to grow flowers. I know what it takes to grow flowers. We can grow flowers here. Barley needs to be grown on Desert Oasis, which is not this. I think it's this. But let's check. Let's do a single tile there. Just to be careful, let's do a single tile there. Actually, we didn't need to because we have one already. The single tile here says we can grow barley, cotton, maize, and wheat on this. Oh, we can grow wheat on that too? Well, that's a horse of a different color. Where are they at? Oh, is that not any different anymore? Okay, maybe I should put one down here just in case. There. Not a stockpile, ding dong. Right. Okay, it is just wheat on this color. So we want to focus our wheat growth on those, but these up here can be done as we can put the barley up here. So I'll take that stuff all up. These are blue lotus flowers, but they don't give us anything. That's fine. And they'll take up those trees eventually, I hope. Yeah, they'll put the logs in there. And that should work out fine. So for the and then for the tea we need flowers. And we can grow flowers just like we're growing the vegetables down here, and I think I'm just going to grow them right in here. Well, actually, those are both fruits, technically. Know your horticulture, Wally. Let's just do a 4x3, but let's do it slightly differently, I think. Wait, we only have 4 spaces here. I might have... yeah, let's do something. Let's do some rearrangement here. Let's move this stockpile here. I need some logistic action over here. We'll turn that one off. But I don't want them adding to either of them just now. And then we'll put another stockpile in here for flowers. Is this logistically linked anywhere? No, because, well, it could be. We could do that. But then we also would need to have a cotton thing linked there. And we don't have cotton yet, so we're not going to do that. And then I can mine that whole thing, and I can do this. And then I can do a flower farm right in here at 4x3 for right now. Flower patch. And that goes there. And then we'll make maybe we'll make this one be the beer. We'll do the flowers down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do another rearrangement here. Let's do this one like this, and then like this, and we'll get them to move that stuff out of the way. Alright, we've expanded our territory again. And these needed bricks and construction blocks. Oh, I didn't let them make enough construction blocks before we started. Oh, well. Maybe. We cancel that one. And we'll let them make those 4 construction blocks to get rid of that recommendation before we proceed. And we need to mine more copper. Oh boy. So we did expand our territory out to the, we'll call this the east, even though we're at a 45-degree rotation from that. And I think I'll continue some fires here along the coast, even though they're not strictly necessary. Maybe I'll go there with it. And we can now take this one also. Oh, and that one too. I'm not sure what can be built, what can be farmed on this land, though. Why did it not? Oh, nothing. That's why. Okay. And I don't think anything can be farmed on the actual desert tile either. Let's take a look at those. One here and one here. This one can grow cotton. Okay. Could also grow cotton out here, right? Yeah, so we should focus barley, maize out here. Cotton can go on these. And then nothing can grow on the desert itself. Okay. And then what about the groves? Let's do a sampling of groves here. We can grow Joshua trees in the desert itself. We can grow cacao trees on this land. And we can grow cacao or date trees. Ooh, are these cacao or dates here? Those are dates. We can grow cacao or dates on this turf here. So we need to keep all of that in mind. I guess as well as this grove. Even though I can't. Well, crap. I would have to remove this one, for example, in order to be sure, because it's not one of these selectable layers. But we do have another patch of this type of stuff here. So dates, cacao, barley can all be, maize can all be grown on those, which will be fine. I should continue my experiments, though. We have farm. Can I be even put there? Can't be put there. And neither can groves. Okay, well, that makes life easier. Should probably... Oh, we can't mine that. Never mind. It's outside of our zone. And then I'll see once we get into this more reddish land here that I don't think we have any of over here now. Okay. As we expand northward, we'll call it. Ali and Zipakna, the crocodiles. So we can eat the dates, I assume. I don't know if they're used for anything else. Can I... I just need to go in here and type in date. We can make date milkshakes out of them. Or fruit salads. Okay. This was supposed to have been flowers. We did set that. Okay, good. And they're already starting to harvest some. We do need some water down here, though. And maybe I should just put in another well. Just to make my life simpler. Let's build a well. Here. And then I can just make a small stockpile associated with it here. And then that can go there. No. I shouldn't do that. I should put the well here where they can be shared between the tea and the beer. Yes. Out here a little bit. So I switched this around. I need to make another one of these now. I think it needs to go here. We want to have an input slot of barley here. Outputs here and here. And then I can put... Oops. I don't want that big. We'll go like this size maybe. Along with a well up here. For water. Water goes there. This will be beer, and this will be tea. Tea goes there. Beer goes there. And this one will be barley eventually. Barley. Right? Barley, yes. They enjoy having tea, at least from my experience previously, because in addition to milk, it offers an alternative drink to water. So having tea available to them and even shipping it around to the other zones would be useful. So we will probably do that. So I didn't actually need to rearrange this, but it's okay. It gives me another slot here to put in another stockpile in my sort of patented 2x3 size. So we have a few copper blanks, but not too many. We have a bunch of the blocks now, which is what we wanted. That added in the electronics factory and copper coils. But I don't want to delve into that just yet because we need a lot more copper. Which means we might want to dig our way into some of these other zones. Fight our way, rather, into some of these other zones. There's gold in them there hills. But I'm not seeing anything else. What about And I don't know when we'll get the automated thing for copper. Although we could start exporting something and import copper ore. Probably 18 coins for a copper bar. Can I not import copper ore? Really? I cannot. Unless I'm missing it. I don't see it, so we'll call that good. But I could ship out some of the other products. Probably not the iron bars. We're going to need those. Oh, we did get our fabric up here. Probably something like bricks would be good, because we have a lot of clay. We're going to keep getting more if we mine more mountains. Or things like wool or fabric, since fabric would be a really good one if they'll take it. Export prices for things like wool or fabric. Yeah, fabric gives us, well, it gives us 3 coins a piece. I wish there was a way to say only sell over a certain amount. I don't think there is. Let's go ahead and export some of that. We can also sell some of the milk. Well, assuming it's sellable. Let's not jump the gun too much there, Wally. We can import milk, but I don't see exporting milk. No. But we could also look toward growing cacao and making chocolate milk, which is also made at a brewery. And that's where the date milkshakes are made. Those are made. That's made with reindeer milk. So you take reindeer milk, which is a Arctic creature, or at least a subarctic creature, and you take dates, which are a tropical creature, or a tropical fruit, and you mix them together. Interesting. I'm hoping there's reindeer up when we get to the ice biome at the northern edge up here. So we have indeed reached the width of the map, although we've only revealed, I'd say, less than half of it. Yeah, see, logs are still hauling. Decorative bush and brick house. That's the refined wooden parts. Okay. That's from the refined wooden parts. That's this. And those were taking iron blocks and copper blocks. So it kind of makes sense that we finally got some of those made now that we're starting to mine some copper. Hopefully. So we're going to have to import... Yeah, we're going to have to import... Oh, you can make steel too? Interesting. We're going to have to import copper, which means we're going to spend some of our money. But once we're toward the end game, we can definitely start raking it in. So I'm not that fretting... I would not fret that much over it. Although I do want to kind of limit how much we get to be brought in by using just like a 2x2 stockpile. And setting that to copper blocks. And then we'll let them go and get them when they're needed for this stuff. Actually, no. I need to turn all that off then. Which means I need to turn off all of these inputs. For the buildings that are taking in copper. So that they will get the copper from wherever. Now, assuming they'll prioritize near stuff. We can probably take these. Now that we have 8 again. I think we probably should. We'll just go into the near edge of their zone. And then we'll let the bots... Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted. No, 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 no. Near edge of their zone. Click off your cursor, Wally. And then explore around. Try and find what you were trying to do. That's where it should be, TM. I'm going to go there first. And then here next. think. Yeah. We'll take down that tree. Here. Here. And then one on the edge. And then we'll figure out where I need to put one in here to make the spacing work out properly. Okay, we've defeated 2 of them. We have lost 2 of our bots. That's not too bad. Now a 3rd. And we won. Great. Let's come back here. I don't remember where I had these parked. Right there. Yeah, ish. And I've got this limited down to 4 now because I'm hoping, we should look at that again as well. I'm hoping that we can make some of these now that we have the refined wooden parts. Although I'm kind of disappointed that there's not a recommendation to make those yet. So I kind of jumped the gun on it, if that's the case. So we have flowers. We don't have water yet. Because somebody hasn't started working on it. But we can start making tea whenever we have somebody to start working on it. Let's up the priority on those. Oh, we did make tea. We have tea. Okay, I'm going to take the priority back down again. That's fine. There used to be a job that was like only collecting water, but I think they've obviously cleared that out, and I think that's just replaced by the farm and grove work. Possibly. I'm actually not positive. Who do I have set to generate power? Only Jeff. Yeah, we should probably have a few other people set to generate power. Or perhaps just the critters. Oh wait, the polar bears can't do anything? That's a bummer. Now we're gonna need more power generation than that. Let's go ahead and let our interzone transporters also do power. And we got a couple more people here too, by the way. And I need to do some more naming with supporters on those, well, the male ones at least, since I have more male supporters to name. Okay, so we expanded out in this direction now. We have one here that we can move. Now I'm kind of following a stricter grid, kind of. We'll go out that way, and then we're going to also want to go somewhere here. Or we could just remove that part of the mountain. And probably this part of this mountain as well as that geode. Get as much copper as we can. Small rocks. And we are making tea. We have 3. We can grow that barley now too, though. So let's go ahead and put down a farm here. I think I'll just stick with my usual 4x3 to start with. And we'll put in a stockpile here for it. Although that will be weirdly shaped for now. Barley. And there. And then there. Oh, there is copper in these hills. Okay. This one, at least, has a lot of copper. Let's also kick the speed up and let them get back to their hard work. That geode's finally gone. I assume that having the copper tools means they'll work faster. Base effect is 3. Now, let's look at the tool workshop. Whereas the pickaxe base effect is... Okay, we can't look there. Oh, there are steel pickaxes. Okay, base effect is 2. So the base effect of them working without a tool must be 1, and then 2, 3, and then 4. So I'm assuming that means less chopping time to destroy something. Those are steel tools, not iron tools. So the iron bars aren't going to be potentially that useful for us. We're going to have to make them into steel. Which I assume means even more. Didn't I set this? Why you not work? No farm workers in the yellow zone. Right. Okay. Let's fix that. Farm and grove work. We could give Teasy that job. She'll need a shovel then. The alternative would be to flip somebody else into there. But I'm not that... Well, I think we should do both, actually. So that's not a bad idea. Let's maybe switch Catherine zone. And we need to make one more shovel. Because farmers use shovels. It is known. And we need to extend the stockpile here. Yep, Catherine's at it already. Great. And she's upset now because she's homeless. We will have to wait for her to decide that she needs to move into one of these houses. The brick house needs fabric, brick, and refined wooden parts to upgrade to it. Other than making them happier, I don't know exactly what they do. We have plenty of all of those except for the refined wooden parts. I think I will wait a little bit for that. They drank the tea. There's a way to disallow them to consume an item, I think. But I can't remember what it is. Oh, there are separate tea shrubs, too. I thought there was a way to stockpile an item. I could be confusing games, of course, but I thought there was. Where is tea at on this inventory sheet? There's the plant. There it is. Nope, that just takes me there. We need to kick the priority up on this well. Do we produce some water locally here? I could have sworn there used to be a way to disallow them to consume an item. Is that in the red zone? Yes. Let's try just for fun doing this and then doing this. Please. Thank you. Just to see if it'll jump in the logistics network or if we need it separately. If I turn off use as a stockpile, will that keep them from consuming it? I could be wrong on the disallowing use, because I'm not seeing a screen that would control that. Better than water. Achievement. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. Let's see. Craft beer in a brewery. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll see if they steal any of this. At least I only wanted to get to 4, and then both. But yeah, they did steal one. Okay. Well. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. So I can turn that back on anyway. And we completed that task. And we still have, well, we have some copper stockpiled. So I guess it might be time to do the, to put in the Zeppelin towers, or stations, depots. But I think we might as well just save that for the next episode, because it's going to take longer than just a couple of minutes to actually do it. And so I think I don't want to start it and then be at halfway. So I think we'll just save it for the next episode. Otherwise, what else do we want to finish up with? Oh, I thought there was like people sleeping there or something. I'm gonna say that was weird. We do have a lot of copper now, though. We're buying it, which upsets me a little, but we'll get there. Although we don't have any coin left, so I guess we need to stop that. Well, we won't buy it because we don't have any, but I guess we need to stop it. And it doesn't look like they're exporting... Oh, Wally, you have to allow them to export. There we go. Okay. So we'll export some fabric, then we'll make some more. And that'll help those things. So we have tea and we have beer, and they'll just come and eat or drink whatever they want, whenever they want, but they'll look for something that's nicer, closer. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of let the colony run a little bit, let them do some of this mining, do some of the crafting and whatnot, and then when we come back in the next episode, we'll focus on the Zeppelin towers, or Zeppelin depots, replacing the four stations we have already, as well as you know, whatever else we decide wherever else we might decide we want one, and then we'll move on from there, looking at whatever's next. More expansion, of course, and more development of decorations. It looks like a brick housing and these bushes, pool table, decorative shrine, those kinds of things. So we'll look at those things in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.